My name is Yassine Kassi. I'm the co-founder of the Helix Foundation and the UAE-based Future Culture Soft Power Agency. Here in this pavilion, we are presenting the project Archipel that took place at the United Nations Ocean Conference back in June, where we presented this imaginary world filled with fantasy island telling stories from the real ground. And from these stories, we developed a carbon credits pool on the Mediterranean that was sold on the financial markets this summer. So the idea is to create a bridge between the hope and the vision that we have for the future and concrete tools in order to finance and achieve them. So the future of the project is to continue developing these tools and the exhibition in the GCC and in the Emirates, of course. And this is the second time we take part to the IUCN here, and the first time, obviously, in Abu Dhabi. It's really an amazing experience. The organization is incredible. All the venues and the conference. So we are very happy to be there to start our journey in the United Arab Emirates. So tomorrow we will have two sessions about art and culture because art and culture are very essential in the advocacy and the sensibilization, but also to create a culture around protection. So in our project, we really have this both aspects. We have the art project that allows us to take people into the universe and into the topics. And then we have the really impact project with the financial tools and the NGO we work with in order to act on the conservation and on the preservation of ecosystems. The fact that today, it's a particular period because for more than 15 years, there was a raise of awareness on the environmental subject, but lately there was a kind of backlash on this subject. So it becomes very difficult to tell the same stories. The reality didn't change. It's even worse in some cases, especially on the red list, of endangered species and on climate change. But we have to find new way to raise the awareness and to get people into action. So that's why art and culture is very important, and we use it this way because with art you really touch directly heart of people, and from heart it goes to the mind. But if you try to start to the mind and go to the heart, today there are so many filters that it's very often it's blocked. So we believe that the combination between culture and sustainability is really a key factor of success for the goals we have. And I think it's really also what we feel here in Abu Dhabi and in the whole Emirates, this connection between culture and sustainability. This is what we call soft power.
Hello everyone, my name is Taha. I'm the Chief Product and Technology Officer here at Nabat. We're a UAE-based climate tech company helping restore millions of hectares of mangroves right here in the UAE and beyond. Our anchor customer is the Environmental Agency of Abu Dhabi, who we've partnered with for several years to help restore these mangroves right here in the UAE, and we have several other announcements coming as well. One of them is with Yas SeaWorld Research and Rescue Center, with whom we're kicking off a marine and seagrass monitoring project we'll be talking about later today. We have several sessions throughout the day, throughout the several days of the conference on how we're using nature and using technology to scale nature, how we're incorporating nature principles into our product, and how our ecology team is working to restore. In fact, just this week, we helped restore hundreds of hectares of mangroves just here in the UAE. We've got other exciting announcements coming this week as well. I won't spoil them, but over the course of this conference, other partnerships in the UAE. As well, we're very glad to be here at IUCN and working with other government agencies, nature-positive corporations and project developers on how we can really scale the impact of our work in ecosystem management, monitoring, and restoration.
Good morning, I'm Giulia De Masi and I am Associate Professor in Sorbonne University Abu Dhabi, and I'm also member of the Ocean Institute of Sorbonne University and the Sorbonne Center for Artificial Intelligence. We are here as a Sorbonne University very much involved with the activities of IUCN International Congress. In fact, we are organizing 4 different events. So first of all, we are part of the official sessions of IUCN, organizing a panel which is on the problems of sustainability, on climate change, with a specific attention to the science policy interface. And also we are trying to explore which is the role of mangroves, which are extremely relevant for our country in the future of climate. In this panel we expect a large participation, and we have international experts concerning the mangroves biology, but also the role of policy and of course the role of technology in the restoration of mangroves and in the monitoring of any policy that is applied to the mangroves restoration. Then we are organizing another event here that we are guests of Archipel, and this will be more a workshop where we talk about the role of technology for biodiversity monitoring. And also in this case we have an international expert about the cetaceans that we have here in UAE on our coast, and then also an expert from M42 that is taking care of the environmental health, and then of course finally Sorbonne, where we work a lot on artificial intelligence and applied to robotics for the underwater environment, so for monitoring and preservation. Moreover, we are organizing also another event on Saturday, that it will be the presentation of the Ocean Institute. Here in Abu Dhabi, Sorbonne University launched more or less 1 year ago the Ocean Institute. And we started with a kickoff with 4 projects, and we will have our director of the research, Dr. Cleo Chaminou, that will present the ongoing projects. And most relevantly, we have also some students, 2 PhD students and 2 master students, that they will present their projects that they developed within the Ocean Institute. This is everything will be tomorrow, and we are guests at the FAB Pavilion. And then we are also guests of the Alain Pavilion and the Yas Rescue Center, and we are participating to a discussion about which is the role of the future generation in the preservation of nature for UAE. So in particular, how to nurture the new generation in order to preserve the beauty of the nature of our country.